today I will show you how to go from this to this in very simple step. We will create a soft glam makeup tutorial for beginners for fall with an easy eyeshadow tutorial for hooded eyes and my makeup routine for mature skin using my favorite drugstore makeup products and luxury makeup from Amazon. So let's get started. First, I will start by applying Iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. This is a radiant blurring primer that will smooth my pores, soften my skin texture, and add a natural luminous glow under foundation. Then I will use this Attitude lip stain on my lips for some color. Then I will add Glam Birthday Skin Primer, which is a smoothing blurring primer that will blur my skin imperfections and will even out my skin tone because it has that pink hint that will give that extra brightness to my skin, creating the perfect base for any foundation. It's affordable and I really recommend it to fill in those pores and skin textures. Then to color correct my under eyes, I'm using Kosas Revealer Extra Bright Color Corrector. I'm using the orange shade to neutralize this discoloration that I have under the eyes. I will add it to the hollow of my eyes, then I will blend it with a dry beauty blender. Next, I will take Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters, which is a blurring liquid highlighter and primer at the same time. It will smooth my skin texture and add an instant soft glow filter to my skin. I will apply it all over my face, then will blend it, and as you can see, it blurred my skin texture just like no tomorrow, giving me that luminous, soft finish for my skin. Then for my foundation today, I'm using the Misha Imperfect Cover BB Cream SPF 42. It's a multitasking BB cream that combines high sun protection with skin perfecting coverage, and it's very lightweight, infused with hyaluronic acid and ceramides for hydration and smoothing my skin. It will even out my skin tone, will blur my imperfections and leave a natural radiant finish. Lightweight yet buildable, will provide long-lasting coverage without feeling heavy. It makes my skin looking very smooth, nourished, and flawless. It just gives you that skin-like finish because it's very lightweight, as I told you before. I will apply it with my Sigma Beauty brush and I will press it really well into my skin until it becomes like a skin. Time to bronze, contour, and sculpt my face, and today I'm using my favorite Refi Cream Bronzer. It's a smooth, creamy bronzer that will melt into my skin just like butter, giving me a natural sun-kissed bronze. I will apply it to bring back dimension and warm the forehead, the higher cheekbones for lifted effect, and then I will chisel my jawline with it. Then don't forget to contour your nose and the center of your lips for fuller lips effect. I love how it blends nicely and seamlessly on my skin, so I really recommend it for beginners. By the way, it's Prime Day on Amazon and all the products I'm using today are on Amazon discounts. Check them out in my Amazon storefront and all the links will be in the top comment and the full storefront link will be in my description box. Then to highlight my face, I'm using Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. This is a full coverage versatile concealer that will conceal, highlight, and contour with a flawless natural finish. It's one of the best concealers in the market. I love the coverage and also how it blurs my skin texture. And I love the finish of this concealer. Sometimes I can use it only as foundation and it will give me an amazing result, blurring my skin texture just like no tomorrow. I will apply it to highlight the center of my forehead, under my eyes, around my lips, and I will clean under my contour to chisel it more. Then I will blend by just tapping because at this stage I don't want to lift or disturb the makeup underneath, and as you can see it blends nicely, seamlessly on the skin, giving me that filter-like effect for my skin. And I love to blend my under eyes at last because this will give some time for the concealer to marinate and dry out, which will give me a fuller coverage. And this concealer works beautiful for mature skin for the under eyes because it doesn't crease or settle into the fine lines under the eyes. It has full coverage, yet it will give you that very lightweight skin-like finish for your under eyes that will maintain your under eyes crease-free for the whole days. Just again, blend by just tapping because I don't want to lift the color corrector underneath. And as you can see, my skin already starts to look flawless and radiant. Time to add color back into my face, and today I'm using Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. First, I will start by applying this pink shade, and then I will add this red shade at the outer edge of my cheeks to add extra dimension to my cheeks. And for blush placement, always start by the higher cheekbones to get that chiseled, lifted effect. Then go toward the apple of your cheeks to give fullness to your cheek that will make you look younger. And don't forget to drag it into your nose to get that sun-kissed effect. And I really love this blush because it's very glowy and will give my skin that luminosity without accentuating my skin texture again. Blend by just tapping, don't swipe because we don't want to have a patchy finish for our skin. Next, I will take Westman Atelier Lit Up Highlight Stick and I will apply it on the higher point of my face to give me that glass skin effect. And I really love it because it will give you that glow you need. Time to set my makeup in place, and today I'm using Givenchy Prism Libre Loose Powder. It's a luxurious loose powder that will correct, mattify and blur my skin imperfections while leaving a soft radiant finish on the skin. It's ideal for setting the makeup with a light natural glow, and I really love to apply it under my eyes because it will give me that filter-like effect without the heavy feeling or the cakey feeling that most of the powders leave. And as you can see, it blends nicely on the skin without looking heavy or dry. It's an airy, lightweight powder that will never settle onto the fine lines. I really recommend it for people with textured skin or even mature skin because it works beautiful and just like magic to blur those textures. It sets the makeup in place for long hours without creasing or budging, and as you can see, all the cream products I applied underneath still peek through. With that blurring effect, it's just magical. I really recommend it for everyone. Now you can see how it blurred my skin texture just like filter, and I really love how it's still very lightweight, looking like second skin. To set my cream bronzer, I'm using Makeup by Mario Soft Scalp Blurring Bronzer. This is a finely milled powder bronzer that will blur and soften features with a natural matte sculpted finish. And also, I really love how it blends seamlessly on the skin without clinging onto those textures on the cheeks. And it blends nicely without looking muddy, so I really recommend it for beginners. And don't forget to contour your nose because we lost the structure of the nose with all the powders we applied. Next, I will take Say Super Sweet Talc Free Powder Blush. This is a baked talc-free powder blush with a velvety finish that will add luminosity with that buildable soft color. And I'm using this corally shade that works beautiful on brown skin girls. Last step in my makeup routine is applying a finishing powder, and today I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Setting Powder. This powder will give me that diffused finish for my skin with extra airbrush look. Then I will mist and spray my face using Tartar Mask Fit Makeup Fixer to melt everything together. Then I will take Kat King 2-in-1 highlighter and cheek blush, and I will apply it on the higher points of my face to add that glow that I lost with powder. It's very soft, will not accentuate the skin texture, and it reminds me so much of the Hourglass Ambient palette. Done with the makeup base, let's do the brows. And today for my brow gel, I'm using L'Oreal Laminated Brow Gel. This is a great affordable brow gel that will give you that lifted laminated effect. It will give your brows a separation and set the brows in place the whole day. Next, I will use MAC Studio Finish Concealer to carve and shape my brows further. I really love to do this step because it will give me a guideline on where I will apply the eyebrows product later on. So it's just like a mapping for you, and also it will give you extra glam for your eyebrows because it will clean the brow bone and make it pop more and will lift any hooded eyes problems. Now to define and fill in my brows, I'm using Kiko Milano Brow Gel. This is a great brow gel that will give you that naturally fuller looking eyebrows, especially that I have sparse brows. Not to mention it's long lasting, and also I can tell you it's on the affordable side. I will use it only to fill in the arch and the tail of my brows to have a natural looking eyebrows. Then for the front side of my brows, I'm using NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. I will use it in espresso color. Then I will draw hair-like strokes, focusing on the front side of my brows. This will give dimensions, will make your brows look fluffy and feathery. In this step, you have to go very light-handed and create this hair-like stroke that will mimic the brows hairs. And this will make your brows look more natural, feathery, fluffy, and separated, which will make your brows on fleek the whole day. Not to mention, this brow pen is also long-lasting, so it will not fade out throughout the day. Then with the brows, let's do the eye makeup. Today I'm using the Armani Eye Tint in 25M shade, and I will apply it to define my crease. I will open my eyes, look straight into the mirror, and then I will define my eye socket. Then I will blend it. This will work as a transition shade and will create a guideline for my eyeshadow application later on. You have to just blend it by any fluffy brush. And I will use the leftover on my lower lash line also to define it and smoke it further. Next, I will take Lancome waterproof eyeliner in this beautiful maroon purple dark shade, and I will apply to tight line my waterline. This will add extra depth and smokiness to the look. Then I will take this Color Pop shadow sticks in this nude color and I will apply it all over my eyelid. It will work as an eye primer that will grip the eyeshadows perfectly. It will neutralize any discoloration on the eyelid, and this will make the eyeshadows pop more. For my eyeshadow palette, today I'm using the Vice Art eyeshadow palette. It's very versatile, works beautiful for everyday looks and even full glam looks. Not to mention the quality is just perfect. First, I will take Refer brush number 15, which is a blending brush, works beautiful on hooded eyes, and I will apply this mid-tone brown eyeshadow as a transition shade on all the eye crease. And as you can see, I first like to map my eye socket, then I will blend the edges for softer finish. Then I will use the same brown eyeshadow in the inner corner and the outer V to smoke the look further. I will leave the middle or the center of my eyelid bare because later on I will apply glitter eyeshadow on top of it. Next, I will take a beige cream eyeshadow and I will apply it to soften the edges of the dark brown eyeshadow. This will give a nice gradient and a smooth finish for the eye makeup look. Next, I will take Refer number 14 brush, which is the perfect detailed pencil brush that works beautiful on hooded eyes. I will use it on the lower lash line to smoke the look further and blend the edges. Then I will also use it to define the outer V and create extra smokiness by applying darker brown at the outer V and the inner corner. And I really recommend Refer brushes for all of you guys because they will do most of the blending and they will not cause you any effort to blend and have a seamless finish for your eye makeup looks. I really recommend it for you. The bristles are just amazing to give you that feathery effect for your eye makeup looks. Now I will take a blending brush and blend everything that will make the look more soft and blended. Now for the fun part, I'm taking this Glam monochromatic eyeshadow in this beautiful green shade and I will apply it right into the center. I will tilt it a little bit to give the illusion of lifted eye effect. And these eyeshadows are really great. They're very affordable, still the quality is amazing. The texture is super creamy and you will not experience any fallout. Not to mention they are very glittery and sparkly, making any eye makeup look pop more. Now I will take Refer brush number 28 and I will use the same eyeshadow to highlight the inner corner, doing like a cut crease effect. And this will make your eyes look bigger and less hooded. Now with a tiny brush, I will take a black eyeshadow and I will draw my inner corner to elongate my eyes. And you can skip this step if you have sensitive eyes. Lastly, I apply Tower 28 Make Wave Mascara to give my lashes separation, and then I add some falsies. Now I will do my lips. First, I will start by lining my lips using Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. The first color I will apply is a dark brown shade that will give me that contour fuller lips effect. I will apply it to fill in my whole lips, following my lips' natural shape. Then I will take this lighter brown shade and I will apply it to blend the edges of the dark brown lipstick or lip liner, and then I will fill in my whole lips to give me that longevity for my lipstick that I will apply later on top of it. Next, I will take Summer Friday's Dream Lip Oil to moisturize my lips in the color Pink Cloud. I will apply it to give my lips extra juiciness and fullness. Now to have a snatched, lifted, clean under eyes for your eye makeup look, take your sponge and with the powder, just clean the edges under your eyeliner. This will give extra lift to the eyes and will make the eye makeup look extra clean. And there we have it. If you reached till here, thank you so much for watching, ladies. I hope you enjoyed following along with this beginner-friendly soft glam makeup tutorial and found some helpful tips for hooded eyes and mature skin. All the products will be listed in the top comment and description box for your reference from my Amazon store. And if you like this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye!